Coming to you live from the Oracle Developer Lounge here at the intersection of Oracle Open World and Java 1. I'm Bob Rubart with the Oracle Developer Community, and I'm here with the authors of, I have to look at my notes, forgive me, Implementing Oracle Integration Cloud Service. This is Robert van Mölken and Phil Wilkins. Gentlemen, thanks for being here.
Thank you very much.
You're doing double duty today. This is your second interview in about an hour. So let's talk about Integration Cloud Service. You guys are presenting a session here on that talks about Integration Cloud Service. What are you going to cover in that session?
Today's session really is going to take some real-world practical challenges of using ICS and showing how to address them, how to do things with a lot more ease than perhaps you might expect. Like configuration control, dealing with very large schemas from third parties and things like that.
Robert?
Yeah, and other things we do, we have the use of JavaScript functions to extend your integration. That's a very cool one. And we're doing also extending integration or connecting with your database to REST APIs. So we're going to use the REST APIs that you can make with Apex and also with the REST data services from Oracle. So
where do people get it wrong?
In what context?
You know, you're talking about in your presentation. You know, you certainly talk about best practices.
Yeah.
So, where do people what trips people up about using Integration Cloud Service?
It's not so much tripping up, but sometimes it can be a little bit less obvious how to do certain things. Take configuration management, for example. If you're running a separate instance for development vs production, you want to be able to control when things go into production, into the production service. And it's not necessarily that obvious how to do it easily and cleanly. And there are tools out there, the APIs, and there's the A-Teams REPL tool that allow you to do it very cleanly, very simply. So we're going to be talking about, look, here's some tricks, these are the things that you might want to consider to try and make your life a lot easier.
You're nodding your head.
Yeah, we're trying really to give some examples how to approach certain things the best way, instead of giving the audience some tricks how to do it easily, and not find the same struggles we had in projects with ICS. So that is our main focus, is to really let the audience know how to evade those traps.
Interesting. Now, you've got, forgive me for looking at my notes, but I'm old and the print on this is really, really tiny. You've got a book coming out, I think in the spring, on blockchain. Talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, so I'm writing a book about blockchain across Oracle. So it will go through the steps of also talking about what's blockchain in the context for Oracle customers and developers. What will it change for us? How it will impact our lives and also our customers. And of course, we'll talk about blockchain, what it is, what the building blocks of blockchain. And besides that, also look at implementing it using the Oracle Blockchain Cloud Service that's announced this Open World. And also have some chapters looking into real implementations in certain industries. So letting the customers that use Oracle in those industries know what it will change for them and how it can change for them for the best.
So you guys are, as we mentioned, you're presenting a session on Integration Cloud Service. You just mentioned you're interested in blockchain. You guys are here for the week. What sessions are you looking to attend? What are you looking to get out of this event? What topics are really top of your list?
So I'm personally looking to see and hear how people are making use of APIs and ICS and cloud integration in general. You know, I work with a number of clients, but it's good to hear how other people are making use of these technologies and see if there are some interesting applications that I hadn't thought of.
Yeah.
So look for inspiration and ideas, and hearing how people have addressed it. It's quite often good to hear that people have arrived at the same answers as we have in demonstrating ideas or solving particular problems, because it validates that we're on the right path.
Right.
And not to mention the opportunity here to talk to the product management about what's coming. So we're ready for it, we understand how to leverage it and what challenges might be confronting us in the near future so that we can guide our customers going forwards.
Robert?
Yeah, so for me, I'm really into the emerging technologies currently, but still on the integration space. So for me, the main topics are the microservices, also API management, the whole serverless functions and serverless stack that Oracle is going to provide natively, use of Docker, communities, stuff like that. So that's the main sessions in my agenda this week. Yeah, and of course blockchain.
So your session is coming up, I think, right after this, right?
Yes.
At 3 o'clock. What one point do you want the people who come to that session to take away? What's the one key takeaway if they remember nothing else?
Buy the book.
Yeah, buy the book.
Buy the book. Okay, besides buy the book, what's the one thing you want them to take away?
I personally, I'd hope they take away the fact that ICS is a really effective integration tool. With the new features that are coming, we aren't going to focus on those this time, but there's some really exciting features coming on ICS, or Integration Cloud as it's going to become. But if they take it away, it's easy to use. The challenges are more just step back, think of before acting, and it will come easy. And hopefully they'll take that away, and hopefully, perhaps, if they don't buy the book, then come visit the website that we maintain, where we're compiling ongoing ideas, and as new features are released, we try and address those features so they understand and can see that there is a source of knowledge that we're pulling together for people to use.
And where can people find that?
That's oracle-integration.cloud.
Great. Robert, what about you? What's the one key point you want people to take away from your session?
Yeah, show them how powerful integration cloud service is. That it not only does simple A to B integrations, but that you can do you can really make orchestration work with it. It's really powerful, and with all the 100 plus adapters that are now currently available, there's no integration challenge you can't do with ICS.
Well, guys, good luck with your session this afternoon, and
Thank
thanks
you
for stopping by.
Thank you.
And thanks for watching. I'm Bob Rubart with the Oracle Developer Community. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more interviews from Oracle Open World and Java 1.